Hello and welcome to Cast University Productions. Today I'm going to be working on an old Honda 110, ATC 110, and my goal is to restore this. When I was first starting out working on old three-wheelers and four-wheelers and lawnmowers, I tried to fix this thing up and I could never get it to have spark. So I gave up on it and decided to part it out. But now I've watched a helpful video from Junkyard Digs about this type of three-wheeler and learned why it's not getting spark. So I'm going to try to fully restore this thing with nothing except buying some new tires. First, I'm going to take the engine out, and I don't know if you guys can see, but get the exhaust out. There should be 2 bolts, one on each corner. One of the things that I learned when I originally worked on this thing is that it frequently has the use of 10mm bolts. It's all metric, so everything else, no regular wrench sizes, it's all metric, which I thought was kind of weird, but I guess that's how they made them, and that's how they made all of them. So, all right, now that we got this bottom exhaust loose, we probably should just be able to get all the engine mounts off and pop it right off. It fits. Might be one big. Try 14mm. All right, 14mm. Gotta be it. Yep. Ooh. That didn't sound good. I don't know what that is. Ooh, she's coming loose. I think that movement almost made the stud come out. Stud is loose now. Does Buddy do the same? Yup. Wonder if that stud's loose too. Well, his Buddy's the same. Stud's also loose here. Wiggle. On my way to getting a screwdriver, I seen this bolt, and I'm not sure what it does. So I'm gonna try to loosen it, see what happens. Oh, gave one hard jerk and came loose right away. So I don't know if that's an oil overfill, maybe, or what is that? That's oil, so I'm assuming that's an oil overfill. Also, one thing that I forgot to check was the oil. Geez, long dipstick. There's a little, not much. Hopefully enough in there. So I've removed all of the engine mounts, and the engine is not coming off. It's wiggling, and I think I have all the mounts removed, so I don't really know how to get that off, but I'll resume probably tomorrow night after school. Ooh, 1997. One more quick thing before I sign off here for the night. I see, it's weird. I did not realize this until just now. This engine has points. They're not probably good anymore, but the camera will focus. Anyway, they're not that good anymore, but it also has a magneto. I did not notice that before, and I can see from turning it over, if I can get it, I'll get a recoil on this later, that the magneto is very rusty. And a little bit of rust does not help, and it will make it so it does not have spark, and that is very rusty. Hello, it is the next day, and now I got this guide. The problem with it is for ATC 185 and 200, not the 110 that I have, but I am hoping that it still works. So, let's see if I can get some. Alright, I found what I needed here. It says the ATC has an air-cooled 4-stroke single-cylinder engine with a single overhead camshaft. The camshaft is supported by 2 main ball bearings. The camshaft is chain-driven from the timing sprocket on the left-hand side of the crankshaft and operates the rocker arms that are individually adjustable. So that explains here why the right side of the engine is perfectly loose and the left side of the engine will not move at all. So I'm going to get this off, slip the chain off, and pull her out. Alright, I got the first screw out, so now I just gotta get this screw out and then get the other one, and I should be able to just pop it off. Alright, I got the bolts out, so I just should be able to slide this off. Set it down somewhere where it won't get wrecked. Get this last bolt out and then pull her off. Alright, now that I got that off, I'm gonna have to pull all of this stuff off so we can get this to pull out without getting because this is in the way, so it has to get out. So get these off, pull it out, take the chain off, pull the engine. It's the next day now, and I got all of this stuff pulled apart, got the bolt out, pulled everything out, and I see the chain is what is holding it up. So somehow I'm gonna have to get that chain off. So I'm going to mark this here and here so I know where this sprocket winds up. Get these bolts out and then take this off so I can pull the engine out. Alright, I got this all marked up now, so I'll pull these bolts out and get this out and pull the engine off. I got this sprocket loose and then it pulled out, so we just have to get this off now and get this off and remove the engine. I got this thing out now, so get this off the chain and remove the engine. I got this all disconnected and the chain down there, so now the engine should just pull off. Alright, moment of truth. Oh, she came. Of course they made this so when it comes out you have to take this off to get to it, so I'll get a crescent wrench and pull that off and then get the engine out. We got the cap off, so now finally we should be able to move this engine free. Got the engine out. The piston does not look that bad. Looks pretty good. The engine looks alright. So that's gonna be all for episode 1. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.